So the traffic is coming from the mobile applications also and then web browsers also. Now there are lots of servers available in the world, right? Some of the servers, or suppose these three servers which we are seeing, we can see that each of them are having a different address. It means that they all serve different purposes, different systems, right? So for example, let us consider that this 132.4.56.34, this particular server is our server. So in the world there are lots of servers, but we are basically concentrating on this particular server, which is here, that is 132.4.56.34. Now suppose uh, my mobile application or my web browser wants to connect to this particular system, right? This particular server which is there. So what it is going to do is that it is going to ask that, okay, I have a domain name. So DNS server basically is your domain name system, right? It contains a directory kind of a structure wherein it has the mapping of IP addresses with their domain names. So suppose the social media app that we are talking about is mywebsite.com, right? Suppose. So now my any of these systems, right? My clients are not aware of like what is the IP address of this particular domain name. So my website name is mywebsite.com, my domain name is mywebsite.com, which is served at this particular IP address 132.4.56.34. But my system, my these many clients are not aware of the actual IP addresses, because it is very difficult to uh, you know uh, keep in mind all these things, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that, okay, I remember the domain name, just give me back the IP address. So the very first thing that is going to happen is that my application, whether it is my web application or mobile application, doesn't matter, any of the client will first of all ask the DNS that, see, I want to connect to this my website.com application. How can you give me back the IP address? So DNS system work is to give back the IP address. Now this particular client is having the IP address for further use cases, for further uses. So it is going to connect directly to my web server of my website, right? So this server basically belongs to my website and my website domain name. So all the subsequent requests and their responses will be that is, the communication will be directly between these two machines, this mobile and then this server. So now the request for mywebsite.com is coming to the server, and then because it is a mobile application, so some JSON data will be sent back to the mobile, right? Right? If suppose the request would have come from, uh, say, suppose your browser, so maybe it can happen that the browser may get the output as, or the response back as, HTML files or CSS files, JS files, something of that sort. But right now we are considering that this is a mobile application, so some JSON sort of application data must have come back.